year needs to be included in the term sheet, because by simply just having one sentence that says complying with the standards and concepts of the city's MBEW ordinance, that's extremely vague, and we want to make sure that we hold them accountable to this. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Paul. Next up, we have Ms. Hadnot, Carol Hadnot. You gave him your time. Clay Dafoe. And after Clay, we have Richard Victorian.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I rise in opposition to these motions, been bundled together. So you guys wanted to talk contracts. Let's just go through them. I hope you did your homework. For now, I'm going to pass the METF agreement, so let's just go to CELOC. If you look at Section 19A2, CELOC will have one city representative to the CELOC board. The representative will be a non-voting ex officio member. I immediately take issue with this. Not only are we giving CELOC a monopoly status to decide events and, basically be involved with approval of all events at this new racetrack, but we're excluding other groups that could also organize. Why should we give CELOC a monopoly on this very powerful decision-making? Also, Section 6 gives CELOC automatic one-year renewals. This is a no-bid giveaway to CELOC. I'd like to see some other groups get involved and possibly have a say in this too. I don't know why we have to delegate all this authority to them. Basically, what we're doing by making CELOC the designee of the city is you're saying that they represent me as a citizen of the city council. So if that's the case, I should be able to walk into Richard Suttle's office and instruct him as to how I would like him to proceed, since I would then become his client. So, I hope if this does get passed, and that is the case, that he'll make himself available, and so will CELOC as well. I tried to look online for some information on CELOC. Who are these people? Where do they office? What do they do? You know what? They don't even have a website. I couldn't get even as much as the name of who's on this committee. So I'd like to know, City Council, could you please name one member of CELOC, please? Nobody knows. Well, you won't because you can't. Is CELOC a transparent private nonprofit group? No. This is especially pertinent if Austin taxpayers are going to end up footing the bill and acting as a funneling conduit to plunder money from themselves and reward the robber barons who seek to undermine the very core of our democratic republic. The granting of extensive privileges, special conditions, and exclusive agreements with exclusive groups who care little for the Austin and Texan taxpayer and is more politically associated with authoritarian forms of governance, inconsiderate of personal and economic freedom, and is of a character that is foreign to our democracy. I would like the city to do more due diligence when it comes to investigating this group, CELOC. I don't understand why we're granting this much authority to them. If you look at their addresses, not to say that it's bad, but they're at the same address as Mr. Suttle. I don't see much transparency here. Thank you.
Richard Victorin, and after Richard will be Todd.